Hello everyone, welcome back to WBCS for All. I'm your friend, philosopher and guide, MD Warshid Khan. Today I'm going to start the first video series on Indian history, that too from ancient India, because it is very important that you score very good in history. And today I am going to clear that what subject I am going to teach you. I will try to cover the entire economics, entire polity, all the current affairs sections. Apart from that, I will try to make videos on geography, history as much as possible. Rest of the things you have to from read, means what you have to read from books. You have to read mathematics from books, you have to read English from the books, and you have to read the remaining portion of history, geography, even the entire science from book. I will upload notes of science, but you have to read books also. Now let's begin the video. It is little bit information about me, that I got rank 8 in CTO 2016. I was selected by Zakat Foundation of India for free IAS coaching in New Delhi. Currently I am working as Inspector BCW in Indus block. I also qualified as a licensed development officer and worked there. I was qualified in railway NTPC examination in CA category. When I scored even I scored 100.53 out of 100 in the first stage. I cleared the cutoff of mandatory development officer. I scored maximum in interview in entire West Bengal. And for more information, you can follow me on my Facebook fan page, that is MD Warshid Khan. Now let's have the first video of history. It is the earliest civilization of the world. What are the earliest civilization of the world? This type of question usually comes in the examination. Remember, Indus Valley civilization or Harappa civilization is one of the oldest civilization of the world. It doesn't mean that it is the oldest civilization of the world. The oldest civilization of the world was around 3500 BC. That is the first cities developed in Mesopotamia, that is in modern day Iraq, located on the bank of the river valley of Tigris and Euphrates. In Hindi it is known as Dajla and Farat. I don't know the Bengali, sorry. It is followed by the Egyptian civilization in the Nile Valley around 3400 BC. And our civilization, that is Indus Valley civilization, is the third oldest civilization of the world, and that is from 2500 BC to 1750 BC. Somewhere it is written 2500 to 1500 BC, but it is the date, that is 2500 to 1700 BC, has been obtained by carbon dating C14 formulas. Apart from that, the Chinese civilization in Huanghe River or Yellow River is also one of the oldest civilization, that was developed around 1583 BC. But none of the oldest civilization survived apart from Indus Valley civilization. That is why we can say that the Indus Valley civilization is the oldest and continued civilization, and we told that we are the oldest continued civilization of the world. Okay, now who discovered them? It is very important question. Now first of all, let's have a extent of Indus Valley civilization. Out of the 4 civilization, its area was maximum and its extent was the maximum. You can see in north it was from Jammu Kashmir, Manda. It was from Manda in Jammu and Kashmir. To south it was from Daimabad in Maharashtra. Okay. In east you can say it was Surkatengdor in Makaran coast on the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan, and in west it was in Alamgirpur, UP. The area was maximum in the 4 ancient civilization, as I told you. Okay, now who gave the theory, who given the hints of such a civilization? The first person who told about IVC was C. Mason in 1826. Remember, this type of questions always come in the mains examination and prelims also. Then Alexander Cunningham in 1856, M.L. Dames in 1886, M.C. Wirtz in 1921 to 34, and finally Dayaram Sahani discovered it in 1921, and he discovered the Harappa city, and that is why Harappa was the first city to be discovered. It is known as the Harappan civilization also. Now there are 3 layers. Even it was the pre-Harappa, it was pre-stage, Harappan stage, and later stage. Now we can see that there are 2-3 cities. There are 2-3 cities where we can trace. There are 2-3 cities where we can trace the pre-Harappa and Harappan phase. The cities are Kalibagan, Ropar, and Banwali. In the 3 cities, in these 3 cities, we can see the trace of pre-Harappa as well as an Harappa civilization. And all the 3 layers of culture can be seen in only one city, that is Chanhudaro. Okay, now there is a debate that the horses were existed or not. The actual remain of horses was found only in Surkatoda, but superfluous evidence of horses were found in Lothal and in Mohenjo-daro. Go and see the movie Mohenjo-daro, remember. Okay. Now let's move to the next thing. It is the most important thing. The questions will come. 2-3 questions will definitely come from if you will follow this slide and the slide which is going to come. Harappa was the first city we discovered. It is in the Montgomery district in Punjab in Pakistan. It was discovered in 19 1921, and it was discovered by Sir Dayaram Sahani, and it was found on the bank of Ravi River. Remember, what we are found, there are 6 granaries. Okay, there was male torso of red stone, there was male dancing figure in bronze, there was coffin burial. It was first city to be discovered, so named Harappan civilization. Remember the facts about Harappa, it is very important. Now come to the biggest city of Indus Valley civilization, that is Mohenjo-daro. It is found in the Larkana district in the Sindh province in Pakistan, and it was discovered by Rakhal Das Banerjee in 1922, and it was found on the bank of Indus river. There was great bath. Okay, it was used for rituals, or you can say holy bath. There was great granary, and it was the biggest building in the entire Indus Valley civilization. There was superficial evidence of horse, as I mentioned earlier. There was bronze dancing girl, mother goddess, beard man, Pasupati Mahadeva, and it is also called as Mound of Dead. Now come to the third most important city. What is the third most important city? It was Kali Bagan, that means Black Bengal. It was found in Rajasthan on the bank of Ghaggar river. There was plowed field. There was plowed field, wooden furrow, and remains of wooden furrow was there. And apart from, there was 7-5 altars. It means it was the place 7-5 altars were used for holy sacrifices. So we can say the sacrifice were there also, but in the very minimum level. There was bones of camel sorlo. Also the earlier earthquake which is recorded in human history came in Kali Bagan also, and here you can see the early and mature phase also found. And Lothal and Kali Bagan are the only 2 cities where the lower town is also walled. Earlier the town was divided in 2 systems, upper town and lower town. Upper town for rich and lower town for poor. The upper town was fortified in all the cities, but in Kali Bagan and Lothal, lower town was also walled or fortified. Okay, now let's move to the Lothal, that is in Gujarat on the river of Bhogra. Okay, it was divided into 6 sections. It was the only city which was divided into 6 sections. Okay, remains of rice husk, that is remains of rice husk was found. Apart from Lothal, rice husk is also found in Rangpur. Okay, artificial dockyard, it is very important, usually asking the question. Evidence of horse, I told you the superficial evidence of horse is found in Lothal. Houses with entrance on the main street, it was the only city where the entrance was on the main street. In all other cities, the houses were the entrance were the opposite side of the street. There was instrument of measuring 40 degree, 90 degree and 180 degree. Compass was also found. Remains of a stadium also found, and here also, like Kali Bagan, lower town also fortified. Okay, now come to the Chanhudaro. It was located on Indus river. The 3 cultural layers were found. It is only city without any citadel. Okay, all the cities have a citadel, only Chanhudaro don't have a citadel. Now come to the Ropar. In Ropar, pre and Harappan culture found, and there was a dog who was buried below the human. Okay, now come to the Banwali, which was located on the Saraswati river. Here also pre and Harappan culture also found. Defense work was there, means there was a deep and wide moat outside the town city. In Hindi it is called Khai. Okay, Surkatoda, that is in Gujarat. It was found, it was discovered by J.P. Joshi, and here the only remain, means the first and the actual remains of horse was found in Surkatoda, Gujarat. Then Dholavira in Gujarat, it was discovered by J.P. Joshi and R.S. Bist. Sometimes the names of J.P. Joshi was only given, sometimes the name of R.S. Bist was only given. So I mentioned the name of J.P. Joshi and R.S. Bist. The city is divided into 3 parts, not 2 parts. Means Dholavira is the only city which is divided into 3 parts. All other cities were divided in 2 parts, upper wall and lower wall. But here the city is divided into 3 parts. There are great reservoir and terracotta replica of Plo was also found. It was very important information about Indus Valley civilization. Now let's move on. Then what was the script language? The script and language is still undeciphered. Means it can't be deciphered till now. So they were Bestopher in nature, means first one is written from right to left, then left to right. So they are called as Bestophorus. Remember the term. It was pictographic in script. Harappan script has 400 to 600 signs, of which 14 to 16 are the basics one. Okay. Now let's have the religious and social life. In the religion, chief male deity was Pasupati Mahadeva, which is also the proto of Shiva, who is represented on the seals and which are surrounded by four animals. The question can be asked which of the four elements, and means they are asking such type of silly questions. Okay, so remember, elephant, tiger, rhino, and buffalo was given each facing a different direction. The chief female deity was Mother Goddess, represented in the terracotta figurines. Lingam and Vani worship was prevalent. Worship of people, trees, snake, hummed and humbless bull, Iksinga and unicorn, etc. was prevalent in Indus Valley civilization. Now they ask about the decline of Indus Valley civilization. It is not an established fact, but remember each of the historicals gives a different reason. So we must know which of the historians give different reason. The first one is Mortimer Wheeler. Mortimer Wheeler told that it was destroyed because of Aryan invasion. A.J.H. Mackey, Lambrick and John Marshall, who was also the head of ASI during the excavation, told that the floods in Indus was the reason. B.K. Thapar told environmental and climatic factors. Rafiq Mughal, who told that the drying up of river Ghagra Hakra system was the reason. F.W.A. Fair Service and Kenneth Kennedy, they told that deforestation and soil salinity was the reason, and Robert Serrer told that the shift in Asian trade route was the reason. Okay. Now let's move. What are the economic condition of Indus Valley civilization? It was lately an agrarian economy. Okay, trade and commerce was also a major source of income. There was foreign trade, contacts with Baluchistan, Persia, Arabi, mostly with Mesopotamian, Sumeria, Iraq and Bahrain. Seals were also found. So we can say that this was the information about the Indus Valley civilization. Thank you very much. Do share and promote. Give your opinion in the comment box. And if you want to make video on any particular topic, try to tell in the comment box, and the more the comment will come, I will try to make a